Alright, it's time once again for another Family of Four production. It's review time, and this time I've had some time to work with this little thing, and I actually kind of like it. So this is the main phone holder. That should seem fairly obvious. On the back is an attachment plate for some different attachments here. So I'll start with this little guy. It's quite interesting. I've got the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I needed a bigger phone holder for that. So as you slide your phone in, it pushes down on this, and these squeeze in. I don't know if you can see that, but that's pretty good. So as your phone sets down in there, it squeezes your phone tightly like that. I'll look at other phones and see what it works with, but I'm pretty sure it'll work with anything. Certainly Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus and smaller. So that's pretty good. The next thing, and the instructions are quite good. I've just read through them. As far as hooking this thing up goes, it's pretty standard. This is a pretty common hookup here. So this goes obviously in the bottom, and you just slide this up until you hear a click. Perhaps I've got it upside down. Let's try it the other way. There, I had it upside down. Okay, so that's securely mounted in there now. Whoops, we need that. Then you're going to take this is a ball securing attachment, and just thread that on there loosely so it's barely on there, and then set that aside. Next, you have options for how you want to mount this to your car. So this is of course a suction cup option. That's what I was going to use, and I still may. Having said that, they've got a couple of other options here that I'd like to go over, but this one to start. So there's a protective coating on here. You need to peel that off before you put it on your window. I'm going to leave it on there for now. So that's simply going to stick to the window, and then this lever here is going to get pushed like that, and that creates a suction. You can see that's cupped in now, and that'll create a suction on the window. Fairly straightforward, so I like that. It's got a screw thing here to restrict the ratcheting of this arm, so once you've got it on your windshield and you adjust it to where you want, tighten that down, and it's fixed in position. It's also extendable, somewhat extendable, so that's probably a 2-inch extension there. That's pretty good, or anywhere in between. So I like the options there. It's fairly well engineered, actually. Good job, Dodocool. Pretty impressed with your product so far. So that's your first option on the window. You can do it that way. There's two more options. So we'll start with this one. If you have in your car, you have round vents. And by round vents, I'm talking ones that look kind of like that. That's the vent. Anyway, it's a round, I think I've seen them in Chryslers maybe, I can't recall. This attachment is for that. So what you'll do is you'll stick this into your vent, and then this phone attachment will simply go on there, and then you tighten this down, and it's movable in whatever position you want. So that just sits on your vent like that, and then your phone would be mounted like that. So there's option number 2. I don't know that that will work on my vents. I'm going to go out to I have a Toyota Highlander. I'm going to go out to my car and see if that works. Another venting option is this guy here. So this guy simply works by pushing this into a normal slatted vent. This will push in, and that little metal hook will hook on the back, and it'll sit there. And then you're going to use this attachment with that, and this simply slides in the back and clicks in, so that's held on your vent. And these two rubber pads will sit on the bottom of the vent, I assume, like that. And then of course you do the same again. You just put that on there, tighten up the friction ring, and you've mounted your phone holder on your vent. So that's pretty slick. I think that's your third and final option for mounting. I'm looking at the window one. That's what I was intending to use, but you know, here in Canada when it's -30, sometimes these window mounts don't work as well. Having said that, this has a really nice, thick, and sticky window mounting suction cup. So I think I'm still going to stick with that, pardon the pun. This is probably my best option. I'm not sure which way I'm going to mount it. I'll have to get out there and have a look. Likely, well, let's see here. If that's going to go this way, then it's going to have to go like this, isn't it? And something like this. Oh, I'm going to undo that friction ring a bit. There. I believe this is the configuration I'm going to end up with. Something like this. So, like that. Stuck to the window. That goes there. Then my phone slides in and sits like that. I think that's where we're going to end up. So, anyway, that's that. The charging aspect of this, it comes with a USB charge cord. So this is going to have to be plugged into some USB charging source. Now that's didn't come with this kit, but you can get a USB adapter. I have one in my car. We'll go up there in a second, I'll show you. This just plugs into the back of that. The other end of which, this plugs into the bottom of this. And that provides your wireless charging. So I don't know a lot about wireless charging. This is a new phone to me. Apparently it has wireless charging. Will it work through the case? I don't know. But apparently when you set your phone in there, it charges wirelessly. So let's head out to the car. Oh, before we do that, you know what? Somebody's going to ask, how much does it weigh? So let's get the weights out of the way. People are crazy about weights. How much does this thing weigh? So let's say this, let's start with this whole apparatus here, including the phone charger and everything. We're zeroed out. Goes on, we're looking at 182 grams for that unit there. Let's take this off and look at, as quickly as we can, just the phone charger portion holder, 73 grams. The other attachment, so this will be the first vent attachment, 25 grams, and just this one weighs in at a mere 10 grams. Do you want me to weigh the instructions? You probably don't. Other thing to consider is warranty registration. It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, 18-month warranty, so that's quality-related issues, so manufacturer's defects, etc. The other thing, if you sign up and join the Dodocool, go to dodocool.com, they will, 20% discount on your next purchase. That's, I might look into that. Anyway, that came with it. The instructions came. They're quite good. I'll just run through them slowly here so you can see them. Ooh la la. So it shows you the complete setup, how to use it, what's going on there. That's pretty straightforward. And then on the other side, we have, of course, the important notice. You know, it's in English, so we have Japanese, Italian, Spanish, German, and French. And then there's a QR code at the end there, so you can go to the Dodocool website, I presume. Check that out if you're so inclined. All right, let's take this thing out to the car and see how it sets up and see how it charges. I'm pretty keen to see how this thing works. Let's go. Okay, so we're out in the car here. Got the Dodocool window mount system. Gonna peel off the plastic. That's the first thing. You know, I'm gonna hook up the USB cord now because it'll probably be easier. So see how that goes in there, just like. Nope, that's totally upside down. Let's see, this way. Yeah, it goes in there quite snugly, so it's not going to fall out, I guess. So I've got everything fairly loose right now, so I can adjust it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this right in the center of my window, somewhere there. It's really sticky, just like that. Reach under there and push it and lock it on. That's it. Now you've got some adjustment here. So I'm going to have that sit right about there. So I'll put it into position, tighten down that friction nut, and then this one is on the back there. We can tighten that down. Good to go. Then you've got this little device here that you can plug in a couple of USBs, and this plugs into your cigarette lighter. So I'll take the other end of this charge cord and plug that in there. Plug that in, turn on the keys, and we got power to that, so this should be up and running. So now I grab my phone and set it in the car charger, and let's see what happens. It's not immediately apparent. I have it upside down. I wonder if that's the problem. Let's try that again. So it's in there now. And it does not appear to be charging. Okay, after some fandangling here, I figured out that with this particular case, which I really like the case, but with this particular case, the wireless charging does not work. Without the case on there, you simply set it in, and it's charging. Voila. So, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I tried again with the case, and I haven't had any luck, but it hasn't been working. So, with the case, set it in, nothing. So this may be an issue if you have a case on your phone. I'll have to do some research into this. For now, the the phone holder itself is working, and the charger portion works as long as you don't have a case on it. So perhaps I need to look at which case I've got. Maybe I've got the wrong case. Alright, that's it from Family of 4 Productions. The Dodocool wireless charging mount. 2 thumbs up from us. I like it.